You're very welcome to another episode of PlayOn with myself, Aisling O'Reilly. We took a trip across the pond to see what Liverpool GA is all about. We're here in Lanigan's Bar and I'm delighted to be joined by Ciara and Lisa from John Mitchell's ladies football team. Girls, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much. How are you?
Thanks a million. So Lisa, tell us a little bit about the club.
So John Mitchell's was founded, the ladies club was founded in 2006 by a bunch of girls who went to Liverpool Hope University, John Moores University, and had decided to stay after they graduated. And they played their first championship games and league games in 2007, and they went on in their first year to actually win the All Britain Championship.
Oh, wow.
And then progressed to the All Ireland quarter final, but they lost out in that. But I thought it was a good achievement for the first year.
Amazing, yeah.
Definitely.
So how does it work over here? Is there junior, intermediate, senior?
So in Britain itself, it's a junior and intermediate competition. Every club that starts in Britain starts off junior, and if you win the junior championship, you progress into the intermediate championship.
And so is there many clubs around you? You're intermediate now yourselves. Yeah. So is there many intermediate clubs around here?
So in the immediate area, there's 3 clubs, but we're the only intermediate club.
Okay.
We have to travel a bit far afield to play our games. Britain's divided into 2 sections for the championship. It's the north and the south. So ourselves, the Scottish teams and the Birmingham teams are in one division, and then all the London clubs, intermediate clubs, are in the other.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you could be travelling to the likes of Scotland and...
Yep. We do a trip to Glasgow, Edinburgh and Birmingham every year, and then they return the favour. They come to Liverpool once a year as well, yeah.
And so would that take a good few hours? Do you get the bus, the train, or how does that all work?
Both.
A bit of both.
Bus is our least preferred option. The trains over here are quite good, so we do prefer the train. So it's a nice journey up as a team, up and down when we get the train. A bit long-winded when we get the bus.
And then you get out and play the game then after all that.
Yeah, we usually give ourselves about 2-3 hours at the pitch in total, so we get there good and early to kind of stretch our legs after a long journey and then get onto the pitch, yeah.
Jeez, fair play. And so what are the facilities like then in John Mitchell's? Do you have a pitch or a club?
Yeah, well, the council have given us the use of a large part of the park, and it's a gated park, so we've got the pitch all year round with our goal posts. But in regards to facilities, we're not actually fortunate to have facilities like changing rooms or anything like that. However, the local school and the local sports club give us their changing facilities if we need them. So when teams come over or teams come down, we usually use their facilities. But it is something that we do miss a lot.
No, definitely. And so how does it work then with, just some years do you have a lot of players might be going to uni, and then you might come to next year and they might be finishing up, or...
Yeah, so the club has gone through a few transitions in the 12 years it's been established. I'd say I played from the second year of going in 2008, and from 2008 till I'd say 2014, it was the same group of people. And then as people can either hit their mid-30s or have families, then they move on, and then the next group come in. We usually get graduates or people going into, girls going into full-time employment over here, and we do a lot of our recruitment out of the universities, so that's usually it. So it has waves of transition of players. Each year you might have a handful will come and go, and then every few years there's sometimes a full turnaround of the squad, really. So it depends.
And so I've heard in America they bring some girls out and they maybe set them up with jobs and stuff like that. Does any of that ever happen here, that you sort of bring players out for games or summers?
No, not really, because the incentive's not there to come out for a summer to Liverpool. It's usually people who are settling down here or who have come to find work. Majority of our team are made up of physios, nurses, teachers.
Yeah.
So that is mostly people who are coming from that type of employment. If you are new to the team, that's usually one of the first few questions that you're asked. What's your job? Are you a teacher or working for the NHS?
Okay, good stuff. And so, homegrown players, is there a lot of girls that maybe, I know we have Ciara here now, going to tell us all about your story. There's a lot of girls that actually are born, bred from Liverpool.
So, they are starting to break the barrier into our senior team now. Ciara's been playing since she was 7, 8, or 6?
No, 8.
8. 2 years ago, the first group of girls broke into the senior squad because they can play from under 16 level. So the underage started about 8 to 10 years ago. So we're now starting to reap the rewards of that. The older generation from the younger girls are now breaking into the team. So Ciara will be starting the senior squad now next year.
And Ciara, so for you, how did you get involved then? If you're born and bred here in Liverpool?
Yeah, well, my dad used to play when he was younger, so he wanted us to try it out. So me and my brother went along and just really liked what we did.
Brilliant. And where's your dad from then?
From Anna.
Oh, good stuff. And where's your mum from?
She's from she was born here, but her parents from India.
Oh wow!
So,
that's where you get the lovely hair and everything from. And so your dad played them back in Fermanagh, and you just thought he tried to get you involved.
Yeah.
And you just loved it from the minute you started playing.
It was just really good fun. So.
And so back in school, like, would your friends know what GA
they wouldn't have any idea what I was going on about.
Oh God! Yeah. And would they come out and give it a go with you? Maybe
some of my friends have come along and joined the team, but not many of them do. So it's good. The ones that have come are really good. So it's good for the team.
Yeah. And would any of them play like maybe soccer and stuff? And they
quite a few.
They do
play soccer and then football, and then like hockey and things like that. We all play. So bit of everything.
Yeah. And do you play soccer at all, or is it just?
Yeah, I play a bit of soccer, a bit of hockey. Bit of everything.
Oh, so I'm going to ask you now, what's your favourite sport?
Gaelic football.
Yeah. Right answer. And so, what is your best achievement now so far?
Being lucky enough probably to go to 4 failures and just travel around Ireland competing in all of them.
Did you say 4?
4, yeah. 4? I went since I was around 10.
Oh my God.
I was really young when I started.
Jeez. So you must, what age were you in your first one then?
10, I think.
10?
Yeah.
So that was the year they changed the boundary of the ages.
Okay.
So it used to be 11, and we were just so lucky that the year Ciara had turned 10, they actually dropped the age, like the age for it.
Oh, brilliant. So you got lucky then, you got going?
Yeah.
A nice little trip to Ireland then.
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
Do you remember the counties that the Palas were on?
Yeah, we've been to Cavan, Sligo, Kerry, and then... Is that it?
Where was this year?
Sligo.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, very good. Yeah. So the Failures are probably your best memory.
Yeah.
It's probably the crack with everyone going out playing all the games.
Yeah.
Oh, unreal. And so did I hear as well you might have played in Crow Park?
Yeah.
Already, and you're only 14, is it? Tell us a little bit about that.
We played for the men's final at half time when I was really young when I first started. We played at half time then, that was really good.
So the men's final?
Yeah.
So like 80,000 people, like 82,000 people or more?
Yeah.
Wow. And so what was it like running out on
It was
Crow Park?
nerve-wracking, but it was so fun. Playing with everyone we knew especially. So it was good, yeah.
And what is the hope then, like say for John Mitchell's? Is it to push on to senior level and...
Well, in Great Britain we can't go to senior level here because the club's not here. But if we were to go back to Ireland and win the intermediate championship at home, you have to play the senior championship, so you would end up having no competition here. But the hope for the club really is it's the growth of it. When it was first started, it was just about providing football for the girls that were living in Liverpool, starting families and keeping to your Irish roots. But as the years have gone on and a lot of the girls now have families, the focus is now on the underage as well as the senior team. So it's a growth of the club really. So the whole aim every year when we set out is how we are actually getting underage amalgamated and like integrated into the senior team, into the ladies team, and like how we grow our numbers at both the underage and the adult stage. We've been lucky some years where we've had an intermediate and a junior team because our squad has been that big. And like when you have those years, you're more successful as a club.
Oh, big time, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we strive for that every year.
Yeah, no, definitely. And so would there be many teams then in Liverpool, even in the junior?
So we have a local rival, it's the Wolf Tones. So they're a junior team here. And like we play them often. We're fortunate that we have a lot of university teams. Although they're not in club championship, we get to play loads of friendlies with them, and so you get an extra games and have a bit of fun as well. So you get like for their their season sort of ends as ours is starting. So you have them games as well, which is really good.
And Lisa, for you, so you were the chairwoman there previous?
Yes, I was taking time out because of the baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, chairperson for the club now for I think 4 or 5 years, can't remember. But it was like a really good job to do because I got injured playing Gaelic football, so I stopped playing for a few years in 2014. And decided to go into that side of it because I wanted to keep involved, and that's when I started to coach Ciara.
Oh wow!
Because I had more time in my hands not playing the games. I got involved with the underage, which was very well established at that point anyway, so I just went in as a volunteer and then took on the chairperson role, and I really actually enjoyed that side of it. I didn't go out to think I would.
Yeah, fair play, because a lot of work goes in.
Yeah, there is, but there's a really good team of girls because they're all so dedicated in making the club such a success. You know, we've got a good group of girls there that are always on board to help, which is brilliant. So by no means was I on my own. I had a really good team behind me helping me out. So it was good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good stuff.